A direct barcode is essentially a regular URL that is coded directly into a barcode. What that does is it's very easy to set up, and it provides quick access to a non-differentiated piece of information. An indirect code is meant to be used in association with a specific reader that is configured to go to an address resolution host. What that indirect code does is it allows the creator of that code, first of all more control, because they can bring their customer to an intermediate point where they can then configure and customize the destination that they take that person to, based not only on the content but on the metadata they add. It also gives them the visibility to track activity, because from barcode on the way to the content, they have stopped at an intermediate point where their query to the destination web page can be differentiated from regular traffic coming in via browsers. The difference there you see is control and visibility at the sacrifice of market reach, because in order for an indirect code to work properly, you have to have a specific client installed on the user's device that knows how to find its resolution host. A managed direct actually is something that is very similar to an indirect code. It gives you all of the inherent benefits of indirect codes in that you are still moving through proxies that allow you to control and redirect the destination and customize the destination for your user. You're still tracking them and can quantify what your response rates look like. But because a managed direct code begins with an intermediate URL variable, you actually have to, the resolution server is not built into the client. The resolution server can actually be any server that is identified by a URL. You now have a code that is accessible via any reader with a web browser capability, rather than relying on a proprietary reader that's configured to go to a specific host. What that means is you have better market reach that you get associated with direct codes, combined with the customization and control of an indirect code. If an enterprise is simply making links available to users, again, doesn't care about the consequences of tracking, they can go ahead and plug in direct codes. That's very simple to do. If the enterprise wants to track activity, they have one of two choices. An indirect code will give them control and visibility, and will require that they get a specific reader installed on their customer's handset to complete that experience. A managed direct code will give them comparable levels of control and visibility without requiring that they develop a specific reader and get it installed. That gives them maximum reach right out of the gate and maximizes the benefits of any barcode campaigns that they want to deploy.